Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. Today we are going to be starting, or I guess we're going to be starting the beginning of the end. That's how I'll phrase it. Today we're going to embark on the Chapter 17 mission, but as I've been informed, once we go do this battle, we are essentially stuck battling until the end of the game. We've got this one and then another map back to back, and then that is all that we have left for the rest of this game. And then I guess, stuff after we finish the game, because Fire Emblem always has like the little here's where this person is after the game ends or whatever, and you get to see your failures of the people you let die. Rest in peace, Shamir. But anyways. Yes, so today we are going to be starting a battle, which is the Chapter 17 mission, and we are not going to be done battling pretty much until we finish the game. So for the next few episodes, we will be finishing them up, and that'll pretty much be it for the series. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But anyways, let's get on with it. Enough messing around here. Anyways. Yeah, the Chapter 17 mission is called Combat at Tiltian Plains. The Black Eagle Strike Force, in its continued pursuit of Fodlan's unification, marches on Ferdiad. Kingdom and Church forces prepare to meet you at Tiltian Plains, a place laden with history. So yes, not only do we have to face Rhea and Catherine once again, but we also are going to have to deal with some of the Kingdom
with Aryan Road
people.
Behind them. The Black Eagle Strike Force marches north to Ferdiad. They plan for the Imperial Army, stationed in former Alliance territory, to take over Fraldarius land, so they are able to attack Ferdiad from two directions. King Dimitri anticipates the Imperial Army's strategy, leading the Kingdom Army and Rhea's Knights of Seros out of Ferdiad, and prepares to intercept the Imperial Army at the Tiltian Plains.
Tiltian, so not Tiltian. Okay, fair. Alright, so our strategy didn't pay off, but I feel like Edelgard anticipated that something like this would happen. I feel like I remember her talking about it. Anyways, yes. This is probably going to be very terrifying, taking on Dimitri, Catherine, and Rhea.
Oddly, the rain has come to fall yet again.
Also, Rhea is dressed very differently. She's dressed very differently now, but that is how it is, anyway.
At this place, once again, I will fight to take you back.
Once again. I know why she's saying once again. I mean, I feel like I don't want to, in case anyone here is just watching, for fun and hasn't seen this, I'm not going to, I don't want to spoil anything, but yes, I in case you are wondering, if you are someone who knows this as well, I do know why she's saying once again. I don't know if she was dressed like, I don't know if this dress code, or not dress code, I don't know if the way she's dressed is familiar or not. But I definitely know why she's saying at this place once again about the Tiltian Plains. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You again. I will be sure to return them to the earth from whence they came.
Good luck with that, Rhea.
The foolish descendant of Hresvelk, who bears her fangs at me, will suffer the same fate.
Lady Rhea.
Call me Seros now.
Well, she might explain it herself.
I am no longer the Archbishop, but rather a warrior.
Yes, Lady Seros. Because of the rain, we have not yet confirmed the position of our enemy, or of the Kingdom Army.
Search the route to Ferdiad. It is unlikely that they have strayed far from it. When you discover the Imperial Army's main force, commence the attack. If the Kingdom's army has already engaged, flank the enemy as planned.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Or we're gonna have a pincer strategy?
Me, dear child. I will be paying you a visit soon.
Are you talking to me here,
When
Rhea?
a sword has been plunged into your chest. Yes. That is the very moment I long for.
And good luck with that. I've got Yuritsa on my side.
We must have miscalculated the rate of their advance. Reorganize the formation. We have no choice but to buy time until the church arrives. It will be a long battle. Are you afraid to do?
No. So long as I am at your side, there is nothing to fear.
I can always rely on you. Just watch, my friend. We will prevail. I will not fail to get revenge for all who have fallen.
I would follow you anywhere, Your Majesty. Good luck out there.
You as well, Dedue. You as well.
Your Majesty. For you, I will.
A flag of blue is flapping in the rain. It must be the Kingdom Army.
What I was going to say is, well, there's two things I want to say. First of all, the first thing I want to say is, our enemies seem really confident. I mean, I know it's maddening mode, but it's very interesting. Like, I like how this game gives you a lot more perspective about the enemies. I feel like, I mean, some of the other Fire Emblem games do a decent job of it, but I feel like this one specifically, like, it makes it seem as though, like, your enemies are not, like, entirely evil. Like, that they've, like, it doesn't paint the enemies as, like, an entirely evil force, which, I mean, I guess also is probably because of the fact that there are multiple routes in this game, but still, like, I mean, like, I don't know, like, you know, it's just in a lot of the other Fire Emblem games, I feel like the final boss, or I guess, like, the evil people that you face, the enemies, right, like, generally, like, the most important evil enemies are just painted as these evil people that have dark ambitions and are, like, entirely selfish creatures or whatever, and, like, there's no redeeming value to them. However, this game, I feel like, does a good job of, like, actually, I don't know, like, showing the other side's perspective a little bit better. Like, it's not showing, like, Dimitri to be this incredibly evil person. Like, he has his own beliefs, and they just happen to conflict with Edelgard's, and, you know, that's what's leading to this conflict here. And Rhea, of course, she also has various reasons why she is trying to fight against Byleth here, but and it all has to do with her mother. So, I mean, and yeah, especially, I don't know, especially with having played another route before this one, like, it also is just, I don't know, a different experience. So I don't know, I like that. But anyways, let us get on with the story here.
Yes. It seems that King Dimitri is leading the troops himself. However, the Knights of Seiros have yet to be seen. Perhaps they have split up.
Or they're gonna flank us.
I can't imagine that Dimitri would leave the capital to the church and face us with the Kingdom Army alone. He must be planning to use the church to gain the upper hand in battle. With the rain, that must be difficult to coordinate. Still, the Knights of Seiros must be around here somewhere.
And right, the rain. I totally forgot. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. It's raining, which means this is almost definitely going to be Fog of War, right? And of course, the enemies can see us just fine. It's just we can't see them, which is always super great.
And we should be on alert for attacks from the side and rear as well. Inform the entire army.
Yes, sir.
Now that I think about it, the Kingdom's army is quite different than it once was. They have taken a position of interception. In the past, the king would have introduced himself before beginning a fair fight.
A fair fight. The words alone remind me of how he once was. Don't you agree, Professor?
Dimitri?
Yes. He often spoke of such things back at the monastery.
I don't know. Felix would argue with that, I feel like.
Well, at the present, the words fair fight do not seem to suit Dimitri anymore.
Oh well, we've dealt with Claude's schemes already, so I'm sure this will be fine.
He dislikes making victims of his friends. But other than that, he will do most anything these days. If he stops at nothing to continue the onslaught, I cannot imagine what will become of the battlefield.
True. As soon as we can take our battle formation, we must advance. Dimitri, that past you cling to, I will soon free you from it.
Is that it? Are we going? And yeah, if that didn't make it clear, Dimitri has a very haunted past. But surprisingly, he doesn't seem as haunted in this route as in the other two routes, I feel like. And I'm not sure why that is. Maybe something about being, like... no, I was going to say being directly allied with Rhea, but... never mind. Whatever, I'm just thinking to myself. Anyways, the game's loading, so let's do this thing. Let's take a peek. Is it Fog of War, or is it not? Well, at present, it is not Fog of War, which is, like, the greatest thing I've seen in my entire existence. This is a fairly strong Great Knight. I wonder if this is meant to replace Sylvain. Because I feel like there have been multiple, like, super tough enemies that are, like, replacing units that would have been with our enemies had we not recruited them. Like, this might be a Net's replacement. Oh, I don't know if that's a Net's replacement, but either way, that's terrifying. Bolting, the highest tier of lightning magic. That is horrendous. That is terrible for us. Yeah, there's really not much else to say other than that is terrible for us. A lot of these guys don't move. But these are all Kingdom soldiers. And we know for a fact there are going to be church members showing up soon. Does literally just no one move except for the guys near Dimitri? Also, Dimitri is horrifying. He's got 85 attack power with Arid Bar, 56 crit. But we can attack him from 2 spaces away, so he's not that scary. Here's the do. Actually, 0 chance we could have ever recruited him. And I mean, he's very strong and very physically bulky, but I'm pretty sure, like, the majority of our mages could just take him out in 1 round. I mean, unless he's got something interesting. Yeah, I really don't think so. I'm pretty sure he just gets destroyed by magic, just like anyone else would. And then, like I said, I think this is Sylvain's replacement. Maybe Annette. No Ash. I'm surprised because we didn't recruit Ash. Or Mercedes, so I wouldn't have been surprised to see either of those two, but apparently not. So yeah, it doesn't look too terrible right now. But we know for a fact that the church is on its way. At least at present, it does not seem that this is a Fog of War map, which is great. The unfortunate thing is bolting. So we're going to have to play very careful until we can kill this bolting user. Yeah, once we can kill the mage with bolting, we're fine. But until then, we can't. Although, you know what we could do, which is busted as all hell, is we can put everyone else out of range of this bolting user except for Yuritsa, and then Yuritsa will be able to counterattack in probably 1 round. Yeah, maybe not. That's actually pretty high defense. 29 is no joke. I guess we would have to see how much we could get him up to. With what's stronger? I mean, the Spear of Assel is the strongest. So supposing we had that equipped. Whoops. Is there even a chance we could 1 round? 67. 67. Oh yeah, for sure. And then some. Shoot, we would even be able to just do it with the Silver Lance. I mean, yeah, this is Yuritsa. What did I expect, I guess? Jeez, Yuritsa, you monster. Okay, so I was scared for a second, but now, you know, I'm not really too concerned because this bolting user is as good as dead. And then, yeah, we'll cut to the right first, kill these guys, then cut over here. Yeah. I mean, depending on how the church looks when they show up, this might not be too bad. Defeat all enemy commanders, and of course there are going to be more enemy commanders spawning, so it's not just the ones we see right now. There are 2 treasure chests. We probably want to get these. These are probably the last chance to get treasure before the final map, so definitely want to keep that in mind. Now I guess it's just all about deciding who we want to bring. So we have 10 units that we can bring on the field, as well as 3 adjutants. We probably want units with really good movement for this map, I feel like. So what do I want to do? We do want an assassin. Oh, by the way, off screen I made Byleth back into an enlightened one because I feel like having magic again is going to be useful. I think it's definitely going to benefit us. Edelgard has to come. Not like that's a big deal because we want her anyway. Do we want Caspar or would I rather have... Well, I would definitely rather have Ingrid than Caspar. Hubert could be nice, but we need an assassin. Petra's really good, although magic honestly might just be even better on this map. So we'll let Petra sit this one out. It's been a long time since she's had to sit one out anyway, so I feel like it's only fair. And then we will set Sylvain. We'll set Sylvain, Petra, and Ferdinand as adjutants. Put Sylvain with Byleth. Well, actually, he's got Swift Strikes now. He could be really good, but I just feel like everyone else, honestly, is... Yeah, everyone else is probably going to be better, so we'll stick with what we've got. I'm sure on the next map we'll probably be able to deploy 12 units, so the situation should be better. Let's put Petra with Edelgard, and then Ferdinand can go chill with Yuritsa. Cool. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Now we just got to make sure our units are positioned well. So I wish I could zoom out more, but this is what the bolting range guys... Or this is what the bolting user's range looks like. So I guess it doesn't really matter where Yuritsa is, because we're just leaving him there, so we can put him, like, here. These guys aren't moving. If it stays that way, that's totally fine by me. Byleth and Edelgard can't move, so they gotta stay where they're at. Sure, we'll go with that. And now hopefully the church doesn't arrive super quickly or we're boned. So I think that's it. I think that's as good as it's going to get. And now we just, like I said, pray that the church takes at least like 5 turns before showing up. Otherwise, we're screwed. Defeat all enemy commanders. Byleth or Edelgard falls in battle.
Here you are, Edelgard, at your eternal resting place. You have trampled and stolen and blinded yourself to the truth. Today, I will have vengeance for all you have done.
With this battle, the main force of the kingdom will be annihilated. Leave no enemy general alive, least of all King Dimitri.
Got it.
We are uncertain of the enemy's plans, so let us advance our troops with caution. The Knights of Seros have yet to show themselves. They will join the battle at some point. Be ready.
Alright, I mean... That's what I figured, but, I mean... definitely confirming it for me. They will join the battle at some point. It's like, okay. Alright, I think, what, they're gonna come from, like, the south and the west or something? Or where are they coming from? Maybe the south and the east? No, they can't really come from the east. I feel like the south is the only real spot where they could come from. Or maybe the north? I don't know. I feel like they talked about it at some point, and I just completely forgot what they said. Well, in any case, like I said, we have to leave Yuritsa as the only one in range of the bolting. That just has to be the case, because otherwise, we can't do anything else, basically. And then everyone else, I guess, will just progress to try to
Ready when you are.
Get over to this right side to take on some of these enemies.
I'll cut a bloody path.
All right, Hubert.
Make this quick.
I lag the initiative. How much movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. All right. We're going to dance for... Oh, wait. Never mind. Linhardt has to get out of the way. Then we will move Bernadetta right here.
More fighting.
Dance for her to get her on the right side. Having her over there probably be useful. In fact, we can even start attacking these guys. I don't know if we attack them, if they'll start becoming aggressive. I'm willing to whisk. Aha! Whisk! Elmer Fudd. No, I'm willing to risk this to try to find out. No, he's just gonna chill. I don't know what their game plan is here, just to have everyone sit still. Or maybe they are just going to sit still until the Knights of Saros show up, and then they'll become aggressive.
Understood.
Let's put Yuritsa right here, so that he's ready to get in on the action. But is still within range to be attacked by this bolting. He'll take a lot. Don't get me wrong, but ultimately, this is still for the best. And
What's my
then
strategy?
Byleth and Edelgard, I guess we'll just chill on the outskirts and wait for Yuritsa to clear a path.
We're first in line. Charge!
Oh, or now they're gonna move?
Glory to the flag of the knights! Good fortune to his majesty!
Fortune to Vargas!
All right, dude, calm down. Oh my gosh!
What the? That kingdom soldier just changed into a demonic beast. Did Taurus? No. This is something simpler.
This is the work of a crest stone. But why?
I'm also
I gave
confused.
them crest stones from the castle vaults.
To do? What the heck?
Fool! Why did you do that?
If we lose here, the kingdom falls. It's our only hope.
You call this hope? Well, we must now claim victory so their deaths were not in vain.
Oh, dang, I thought that one soldier was just going ham, but
Yes,
nah,
Your
he's...
Majesty, I am with you.
He actually just turned into a monster. Well, I think we're dead. Oh, there's Mercedes. Hello. How are you doing today?
Everyone. The reinforcements have arrived.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Reinforcements. We're in danger. We must defeat the enemy's generals before we're overwhelmed.
I think we've already lost because I think those guys on the right are going to move now.
Appreciate it.
Oh, also that guy's got physic. Huh. Well, thankfully we know that this strategy works. So that's good if nothing else. They do go after Yuritsa. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Unless he's the only one that moves. Oh, he is the only one that moves. Huh, well that actually worked out just fine. These guys both stay still? They do. That's great. In fact. Alright, cool. This may yet be doable. So I guess Edelgard and Byleth will both just try to catch up. I could actually get Byleth over there if I wanted, which I probably do. Well, either him or Edelgard, I guess it really doesn't matter. First of all, though, what I think I'm going to do is turn these guys on and then go
I'm gonna haunt
have...
you if I die.
Chill, Bernadetta. Calm down, girl. You're fine. I've got you. Oh, this guy's got, like, infinite defense. Well, does Encloser work if we deal no damage? I feel like we've tried that before, and I don't remember what the conclusion was. So, yeah, this guy is super bulky. Yeah, whoa, I was... Because he's taking 0 damage even when we've got Persecution Complex activated. Huh. Well, let's try at least to see if this works. Does it still enclose him? It does. Alright, good. That's all we needed. I mean, it doesn't matter that we did no damage because we just need him to not move so that we can focus our efforts on this here demonic beast. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Byleth because he can get up farther. So yeah, we'll dance for Byleth. And then have him go at this demonic beast. So I don't know how many of these guys just randomly are going to start turning into demonic beasts. Because Dedu said he gave them to people. He didn't say how many he gave. Oh well, this battle is going to be a little bit tricky, I feel like, but thankfully we've got a heck ton of divine pulses. Alright, let's blaze this guy. Start working on his armor. 'Cause once we kill him, we should definitely have a lot more freedom to start moving around. And be better prepared for when the church shows up. Basically is my thought here. How many do you have, Yuritsa? You got 2. So what we could do is have Yuritsa go over here and throw a gambit this guy's way. Ferdinand leading the charge. Way to go, buddy. Alright, cool. We break his armor. We get some umbral steel. Cool, I guess. And now, yeah, we just start chipping away at him. What is the thing that does the most? I guess probably death is the best because it's got the best chance to crit. And we don't get it. Come on, Hubert. 36. For a crit, that's pretty high. Oh well. More magic, more res. Pretty good level. Let's physic up Yuritsa because, let's be honest, he's going to be doing the most work out of anyone on this map. What is this guy weak to? Spears. So let's take down one set of his HP with Felix, who gets a 20% crit. See, Hubert, that's how you do things. That's how you're supposed to do it. Alright, well now I'm interested. We absolutely die to this guy if he attacks us. So we're not going to... I was going to consider attacking this guy first and then going to attack the... or then placing myself in front of the Swordmaster, but that's just not worth it. Let's use the Arrow of Indra. It does a lot of damage. It does more damage than anything else will. And then make our way forward a little bit. Oh, there's another demonic beast. Do they just...
This battle may turn against us if we allow any more of them to transform. We don't know which soldiers have crest stones. We must do away with all of them, and quickly!
Oh, so just random guys are holding crest stones, and the longer we take, the more of them are gonna start popping their crest stones. Alright. Well, that might make this a little bit more tricky. And also, these guys have physic, which is a bit annoying. Ah, but I guess that's just how it goes. Well, we need to start using magic to take this guy on. Don't we have, like, a really good magic? Yeah, we have Aura. That does a lot of damage. We need to take this guy out for sure. Let's use Edelgard. If we smash, that's almost guaranteed to get a crit, which would be enough to take down a set of his HP. Come on, Edelgard. There we go. Atta girl. Awesome. Now we just have to take down one more set of it. If we get a crit with Luna, that will be 1 point shy. Oh, but if we do Hades Omega and get a crit, come on, Lysithia. Oh man, that's fine. I would have very much liked a crit there, but we can do without it. It's okay. Yeah, so the soldiers are stationary unless they pop into... Oh, this was a mistake. Well, we could smash with a mirror. I really wanted that crit, and I wanted to take him out with just that one hit, so we'll do that.
Just like that.
We'll do it just like that. So I guess the guys that aren't moving are the ones that could potentially pop crest stones. So we want to do away with them as fast as we can. I would assume. How much damage would these guys do to Yuritsa? 48, 48. Do they have stronger magic? No, 48 is their strongest, which would do 15. Not a problem. Not a problem for Yuritsa. So let's use our silver ants. Silver lance, not silver ants. Man, I don't know why I'm fumbling over my words right now. But we will do that. How much can Hubert do to this guy? A lot, in fact. Between Hubert, honestly, what I'm thinking, Assassinate is actually more accurate than Wrath Strike. Interesting. Let's try to hit this. There we go. Assassinate that man, Felix. Thank you. All right. And now what I'm thinking is we're going to have Byleth come over here. We use our aura, try to get a crit. I mean, it's only 10%, but if we get one, that's great. Nah, that's fine, though. We can take him out on the next turn. And actually, we might be able to do damage with Encloser now. In fact, we do. So let's do that. Get him trapped there once again. And then, between Hubert and Ingrid, we should be able to take this guy down. Hopefully. As long as we hit. As long as we hit death. Oh, we hit it and we get the crit. Even better. Way to go, Hubert.
Your spirit is admirable.
It really is. I agree. His spirit is very admirable. Seal up Yuritsa just because I want him to be healthy. I want him to prosper. We could actually use the Arrow of Indra against this guy. I don't see a reason not to. That'll make him easier to kill on the next turn. We land both hits. Perfect. And we'll leave Ingrid here. She could probably take him out on the next turn. Alright, there's another demonic beast. It's fine. Oh, there's some church reinforcements, it looks like. Oh, boy. Well, looks like not all of them, but... Oh, there. Never mind. Rhea. Oh, hello. And she's over here.
I'd be late when I finally have the opportunity to destroy the Fallen One.
The Fallen One?
This reign. It is the lamentation of my mother. Observe. I shall not fail in restoring balance.
Oh, boy. Well, this is getting a bit hectic. Okay. Oh, and she moves on this turn. Great. Even better.
Thank you.
Oh, Yuritsa doesn't double these guys. Everything is going just fantastically. And there's one of those freaking monster-looking... Oh, and this guy reaches Lysithea. Even better.
If only...
Even better. Oh, this guy reaches Bernadetta. Well, she actually gets 2 dodges. But... Wait, where's Catherine? Did she not show up? Is she going to show up later, or is she just... had enough? This is... This is not going well. Very much not going well. Oh, this is going to be fun, trying to figure out how to deal with everyone coming at us at every side. On turn 4? On turn 4, you couldn't have given me 5? Out of curiosity. Byleth actually doesn't do too bad against Rhea, but... Gosh. Huh. Well... What skills does she have? Sacred Power, Charm, Commander, Terrain Resistance, Heartseeker. Okay, so we can definitely still use Encloser on her. I mean, Bernadetta's dead right now, so we obviously can't do it right now. But we will be able to at some point. I am interested, though, about how Edelgard fares here. Dang it. I was wondering if she could one-shot these guys with Raging Storm, because if she could take out both of them, and then... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this guy literally just spawned out of the middle of nowhere. Well, what's my strategy for this is the question. And it's on turn 4. Not even on turn 4. It's in the middle of turn 3. It's at the end of turn 3 they all spawn. That is so bad. That is so terrible for us. Where was Lysithea at that they could reach her anyway? They could reach all the way over there. Holy crap. Well, at the very least, even if I can't win from this spot, I can at least gain some knowledge. Or at least attempt to. So we know where these guys come from. There's a golem here. Yuritsa can probably take on, like, the majority of things over here. Really, it's just those dang flyers. The Falcon Knights are the real issue. So they can reach all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Were they really this close? Or maybe they were like over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How close were they? Dang, I'm gonna have to pay close attention the next time they spawn. Well, I think we can still pull something off. How fast are these guys? 26 attack speed. Oh, they swapped for something lighter. Because they can have as much as 32 attack speed.
Understood.
'Cause, yeah, if they... Oh, no. Yeah, if they use Miasmo, I actually can't double them with Yuritsa. That's horrible. Well, then I should switch to the Scythe of Sariel, right? Because it's got a chance to crit. Yeah. I think the plan is still going to be have Yuritsa glowing ember this guy. Or wait. Yeah. Yeah. Because this is turn 3, right? Yes, okay. Now what? We have to be super extremely careful here with how we go about this. We do have a killing edge. That could be good. Don't want this guy turning into a demonic beast on me. Well, I think we could still... Well, we know Edelgard was fine. Edelgard and Dorothea were fine where they were at. Well, no, we're not doing that. What did I do? I did Killer Axe, Smash. Let's do that again. Alright, and then... Yeah, Felix, if I don't know how accurate curved shot's gonna be. Yeah, no, and it doesn't even kill. So probably gonna have to have Ingrid kill this guy. Bernadetta's probably gonna have to encloser this guy and then run. Byleth's gonna have to kill this guy. But I think we can pull something off. Where can these guys hit? Okay, good to know. Right, so yeah, Ingrid's gonna have to do something here. We just have to play this a lot less aggressive. We have to play super patient. And I think we have to take down the Knights of Seiros before we try to advance. Here should be about fine. And now Felix with Killing Edge. Try to assassinate him. Nah, let's just go for the crits. And we get neither. That's great. Let's see.
What's my strategy?
How strong?
I'll cut a bloody path.
So Hubert will probably go over here. Dark Spikes is a one-shot. Perfect.
Did you think I'd let you go?
Hubert is strong, man. I should bring him more.
Let's make this quick.
Lysithea is probably gonna want to be the one to kill this guy. Seraphim is effective, so if we could do 65 damage, which I'm sure Byleth can do. Well, we can Bolganone. Oh, that's a crit. Nice, alright. Now Lysithea can definitely kill, unless we get another crit, which is totally fine by me.
Nice
That's
form.
totally fine by me.
I'm awake.
Alright, now we physic up. Let's see. Physic up Byleth first.
Thank you.
More fighting.
And then we'll go up here with Dorothea. Dance for Lysithea. She can go heal up. Whoa, we can attack. I forgot. We have such huge range. That might actually be more worth it, because then we know we can kill one of these guys. Yeah, let's just throw a miasma his way. Then he can kill himself on Yuritsa for sure. And then
I'm gonna haunt you if I die.
Bernie unclosers this guy. Make sure he's stuck where he's at. And then I think we're safe. I think we're far enough away. That guy turns into a monster. I don't know. I don't know if we're far enough away. Far enough away from the guys in the forest. Rhea and her two friends. But I'm not sure if we're far enough away from everyone else. Well.
Good.
Oh, they're smart and they actually physic first. That's annoying. Well, I mean, Yuritsa is also just really good, so I guess it doesn't matter. Critical hit, and another one. Oh, please tell me we survived this round, please. Please tell me someone's not in range to just get gimped. Oh, Linhart! Linhart! Okay, we might be safe. I don't know. Can those guys... Oh, they might be able to reach Edelgard, but she should probably live. Oh my gosh, I think we're alive. Oh, this guy's going after Yuritsa, but that's totally fine. Can this thing not be crit? Because... The fact that we didn't have crit on that thing with Yuritsa is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, it has 0 luck. What the... Oh, it just must... Oh, right. You can't crit something that doesn't have a barrier down if it's a monster. That's right. Ugh. Oh, dang. I'm pretty sure Yuritsa doubles Rhea. Is there anything that Yuritsa can't do? Although, unfortunately... this isn't great. Wasteland terrain. Why? Okay. I think this may be doable still. If we have... Let's see. These guys have 17 attack speed. Meaning they do 11 to Edelgard. Oh, this guy's an issue. Well, this might be better. So we can encloser him and run. We do have Linhardt available over here, actually, to help out with these Falcon Knights. I always forget, but he's got Excalibur. That's huge damage. Yeah, that's massive damage. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're not doing any damage with the Arrow of Indra. These guys have high res. Ooh, another option we have now that I'm thinking about it is we could Gambit these guys. Oh, but we don't have very much accuracy on them. We could Gambit these guys. Though I'd probably prefer to save that Gambit. How far does this thing move? Okay, it only has 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Is this my last stand?
Okay, Felix. You'll be okay, I promise you. Well, I hope anyway. Right, the fact that these golems have very little movement is huge. Okay. Well, that was certainly interesting. What would I like to do about this situation with the Pegasus Knights? Is Ingrid any more accurate now that Felix is there? There's no way we missed 2 60s in a row. There's no way we missed 2 in a row. Thank God these guys don't have pass. I mean, there's no reason they should, but if they did, we'd be majorly screwed. Okay, if we land this, we might actually be fine.
Witness my resolve.
Like, somehow. Hey, we landed. Perfect. So that should hit both of these dang Falcon Knights. And that also makes it so Excalibur is a kill, which is beautiful. So let's do that.
Today I was lucky.
You weren't lucky. You were just fine. You were just fine, Linhardt. Also, yeah, no, that level wasn't really worth it. You're far beyond the point of where speed would actually be all that useful. But I do appreciate the effort. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so what I think we gotta do is with Bernadetta, we have to encloser this loser right here. We're using up a lot more of our bow a lot quicker than I would like, especially since we're low on supplies, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do at this point. But the reason I wanted to do that is so that way we can move Yuritsa down here. Let's see, turn him on. Can't move. Alright, cool. So the only guys that can hit this spot are these guys. We're gonna block them off. This is going to be the greatest square of all time. We're gonna have like a square, and we're just gonna have to like pray. Bernadetta with Uncloser is actually just going to save us. Not even gonna lie to you. Bernadetta with Uncloser is going to be like the only reason we survive. That and Yuritsa. But first we have to make moves here. So I'm thinking what we do is we sit over here with our sword equipped and then just pray that we dodge everything. In fact, it would probably be even better to use the Sublime Creator Sword, because then we have a better chance to dodge and such. So Byleth and Edelgard are going to team up to block off this southern entrance here. So we're going to start off with Byleth, Sublime Creator Sword, and then Edelgard will finish up for the kill here. We also get S-rank swords, which could come in handy on the next map, maybe. Well, I say we probably equip the Silver Axe. And now these guys are going to be forced to attack Byleth and Edelgard. And there's no way that either of them should die. The only way Byleth dies is if we get incredibly unlucky and Edelgard just tanks. She's fine. Ooh, this could be an issue. This is going to be interesting. How much movement? You only have 5 movement? Nah, you're nothing. Oh, this could be an issue, though, because this guy can reach Dorothea. Although Dorothea has... She's pretty fast, and she's got plenty of res. 25 crit. 20 luck. Actually, we should be totally fine. Dorothea should be able to dance for Yuritsa and be just fine. Oh no. I was like wondering what the heck was going on, but this guy's got bolting. Reinforcement with bolting, that's just cruel. Thankfully they're going for Edelgard, and I don't think they changed their target. So I'm thinking we're still fine. Okay, they can't reach the spot where Dorothea is. So that's fine. Dorothea can still come here and dance for Yuritsa. Hubert can come here. They're not going to attack Hubert with bolting, and even if they did, he'll live. Let's go for Meyer. We have more of Meyer. Of course, it's fine though. Yuritsa should... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but there's a wasteland in there, so I don't know that he's going to be able to get there. Oh well, it's fine, I guess. Heal up Bernadetta a little bit, I guess, for what it's worth. What do you have equipped? Nosferatu. Let's equip something else. Let's equip something... How much... This guy's got 15 attack speed, so actually we can equip Thoron and be just fine to do huge damage to him. Would we double with Agnia's arrow? No, definitely not. Yeah, let's just leave Thoron on. And we can dance for Yuritsa. Get him out of harm's way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, if I put him here... Actually, no, this Falcon Knight's the only one that can hit this spot. So actually, if he kills the Falcon Knight, I can totally put him here. Okay, definitely can't... Well, I mean... Technically he lives? Because he should be able to live 2 6s. So we could just use regular... Yeah. We could just set him here, and then he can take down this Pegasus Knight by himself, and he even gets the dodge. Great work. I think we're safe unless something else unforeseen happens. Like another giant group spawning right behind us, which would be pretty fun, not gonna lie. I don't know why they didn't just do that. That would have been great. I would have loved it. Yeah, no. Anyways, this guy goes for Yuritsa. Big mistake. Wait, did we miss, or what happened there? I'm confused. Okay, thankfully Edelgard does not get crit, or I would have been crying. Forever, pretty much. These guys are going to go after Byleth. That's totally fine. I hope they actually Kanto out of the way. I hope they're actually stupid enough to just keep throwing themselves at Byleth. No. Can't win them all. Alright. Yeah, that bolting guy is really a pain. I would love to do the same thing with Yuritsa that I did to the last bolting guy, but I'm not sure that's going to work. Yeah, we are in a very scary spot here. And we've even got a Falcon Knight approaching from the north, which is just amazing, right? Ugh. I deserve to be a Falcon Knight as well. Now, honestly, the thing I'm the most annoyed about is this bolting guy. The bolting guy is actually more annoying than anything else. Huh. If I could get Edelgard here to use... Yeah, if I could get Edelgard, like, here and have her use a blaze, that would be great. Thankfully, there's only 3 more boltings. I wonder if they'd switch to Banshee if I got close enough. Definitely, yeah, they would double Edelgard. So we can't leave her in range. So yeah, we could only put her, like, here. 1, 2, 3. How far does Blaze reach? Or Raging Flames? Oh, that's way different than I thought it was. What about Byleth's? Or we already used it, didn't we? Dang it. Raging Flames. Yeah, that's not good. I was hoping we could, like, trap all 3 of these in one fell swoop. Yuritsa himself, or honestly, all we need is one person over here to block this guy off. And we could actually just use Linhardt for that if we wanted. Or any of our magic users, really, because they have actually got enough. Like, this is their one time to shine. Like, honestly, what we could do, if this hits, is we could have, but that's not far enough. I would actually prefer to be, like, up in here. Like, Linhardt would be the best, but I want him for healing as well. But yeah, like, technically the best idea ever would be to have Linhardt kill this Falcon Knight and chill here. Because that would keep everyone safe from this guy, and Yuritsa would be free to do other things. We have to enclose Rhea, I know that for a fact. Yeah, we absolutely have to use Encloser on Rhea. That's non-negotiable. Now, if only we could have, like, 29 plus 25. Yeah, she would live if we could just... If only we... If only we had a different, like, blaze on her. Well, what we could do is we could have Ingrid come over here and use the thing on these two. Oh, that's very inaccurate. Dang it. We also have this situation to worry about. Well, let's turn off the guys I think I'm going to have under control at some point. We can't worry about that guy. Okay. This is going to take a bit of... This is going to take a bit of a miracle, almost. It's really just because... I don't know how to deal with all of these guys. I mean, is it possible for us to just keep fleeing? I don't think so. This guy... Yeah, these two are too big of an issue. Wait, 1, 2... I mean, I could... So 9 damage versus 12. So 3 less. 53 times 2. 53 times 2, that's 25 times 2. She would live if we got her up to max HP. So I'm thinking we could do is have Edelgard come right here, Raging Flames. Oh, but that's the problem is, so we would draw this guy's attention as well. So then we'd have to, afterwards, use another gambit on this guy, which we could do with Ingrid. Ingrid could do that, like, here and then move down. Bernadetta encloses Rhea. And then we have to have, like, 4 people free to kill these guys. And if let's see. I think we've got to try for having Lysithea block. Come on, Lysithea. Let's go, Lysithea. This might be the one time where Lysithea is actually able to block. Because, let's see, she does not get doubled. 57 minus 30 is 27. She lives. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. And who else is unaccounted for in this plan? So Edelgard, Dorothea. We need 3 people free. So we have Edelgard, Dorothea, that's 2. That gets these guys handled. Bernadetta, that's 3. Ingrid on this guy, 4. 5, 6, 7. So we need 2 units that can combine to take this guy out. We need to have 2 units combined to take this guy out. Or we have Edelgard attack him before she goes ahead and does this thing over here. And that would give her enough movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. So what's the strongest? Yeah, it's probably Aura, right? Aura on this guy? Yeah, that's going to be our best bet is Aura. Okay, this is very... We have to be very, very particular about how we go about this. I mean, we could even potentially Raging Flames and free her up. I mean, yeah, we could Raging Flames that frees Edelgard up to basically dance for herself. Which means that Dorothea can dance for someone else, which could help out. So let's do that. Yeah, let's Raging Storm this guy. That's a level up for Edelgard as well, which is good.
My ambitions are within reach.
Pretty good level up for her. And now she is able to move yet again. And I just realized something that is interesting, which is that this guy would be able to attack Edelgard unless we kill him with a gambit. We don't. So leaving Dorothea alive might have actually been the key play here. I mean, unless we can just Raging Flames and kill this guy again. If Raging Flames kills, or Raging Storm, no, it doesn't. If it did, we could actually just Raging Storm again and then go up. But I think we should still be fine here. So now we should Gambit these guys. I don't know if an indirect Gambit still draws attention, but we have to draw the attention away anyway. We have to draw this guy's attention to someone like Ingrid, who will not die to him. That's like the only way this is going to work. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. This guy can't attack anyone. Yes, 25 times 2. So we knew that guy was going to do that. This Banshee of crit, it has 5 crit versus bolting with 15. So 29 crit, 10 crit times 2. Oh, please don't do this to me, game. Oh, wait. X. Gives us crit avoid. Crit avoid plus 10. Boom, he can't crit us. Or she can't crit us, whatever. And then we can kill her on the next turn because she'll be right in Edelgard's face. She can say, hey, you want to taste my axe? And then we're good. We're very, very good. Ingrid could potentially be the one that does this for us. I don't see why not. We could have Ingrid kill this guy. Dorothea dances for her. Ingrid then proceeds to Gambit this guy, draw his attention, stay out of range of getting attacked by... Ooh, wait, 56, 57... 56 plus 57, that's 23 plus 24. just barely lives. Even if goes for bolting. Goes for Banshee, that's fine because we can't get hit by... Or Banshee is less, we're not getting doubled, right? 9 weight, so 9 faster, 30 attack speed. If we've got an Iron Lance equipped, we're fast enough to not get doubled. Perfect. Okay, things are going according to plan. So now I just have to make sure.
This for all of us.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, why is he not bolting? Why is he not using bolting on Bernadetta? Bolting would kill, right? 56. Bolting would one-shot her. Why is he not going for bolting on her? Is it because Edelgard has more of... There's... Or maybe it's because bolting doesn't double? But even so, she would die right now. Yeah, I mean, if she was at full, I'm pretty sure she would get one shot. Yeah, she would get one shot at full. I don't know why it's not saying she's getting targeted. She should be getting targeted here. Maybe bolting is just super inaccurate the farther away you are. But I don't think that's how it works with Dorothea's Meteor. I don't think Meteor is dependent on distance. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be impacted by distance. I'm not sure why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. think we could get her safe, but... Well, I guess we see what the game does first, because we still have 9 Divine Pulses, so we see what the game does first. Or maybe it's because they can kill Edelgard right now, but they can't... yeah, that's probably it. It's probably because they can kill Edelgard. And Edelgard is less likely to get a dodge, I guess. So with Linhardt, we got to physic up Edelgard. We know that for a fact. Let's turn off this guy just because we need to know where Linhardt can be. Not right there. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack. In fact, Byleth's probably not even safe. 54 times 2. No, he actually lives. But he can't get hit by anything else. I hate this bolting user. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have, anything interesting? Nah. What's this thing, or this speed? 20, 23. No. If only we had a silence user, that would be huge right about now. Well, whatever. We're just gonna have to try something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, whatever. We can put Linhardt over here. Physic up Edelgard, and now let's see if the target changes. Yep. That's what I thought, is now Bernadetta is the target. Huh. And then it will be Yuritsa next. Does anyone have... That's a concoction, that's not enough. I mean, I could go over to Byleth and take an elixir with Yuritsa, that's fine. But... then we don't have enough people down here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Or 1, 2, 3, kill, 4, 5, 6... This is unfortunate all around. It's very unfortunate. Well, let's turn him off for a second. So we know we have to enclose Rhea. Oh wait, yeah, we can't even do that anyway, because that's right, she's got counter. Well, let's see. Or counter attack, whatever. Well, let's see. Dang, yeah, I forgot. Dang, counterattack. Yeah, the fact that she moves is horrendous for us. It's absolutely terrible. Ugh. Well, what are our options? If we didn't have this bolting guy to worry about, we could actually be in a lot better of a situation here. Bolting is so annoying. Excuse me, sorry. Maybe next time if we could prepare and have, like, Yuritsa in range to get hit by the bolting guy the second he spawns, and then just murder him right away. That could be pretty good. Yeah, now... So we have to Gambit Rhea. That's the only way we get her to not move. Because, I mean, we can enclose her, but... I mean, we will die. So we can't do that. Whew. Maybe with Yuritsa we go ahead and go into the convoy, take an elixir for the steel sword. He drinks the elixir. Dorothea dances for him.
Understood.
And then he goes up here. Dang it. These are terrible hit rates. At the end of the day, Bernadetta is still dead. How far? Let's turn this guy off. How strong? 57, yeah, she's dead no matter what. Unless I get his attention away. But I already need to get his attention away. I mean, we could always just try to crit Rhea. I mean, yeah, if we get this crit, she's dead, and then, you know, maybe we... No, we still don't pull something together because these guys have to die. Although, funnily enough, Hubert actually lives a hit from them. So Hubert kills one.
Hardly worth the effort.
Or, I mean, we get lucky and we dodge. 37 avoidance. 72. I don't like those odds. $57 minus 28. It's what, 29? 29 plus 34, and she'd die. Well, actually it's 29 plus 17. If Bernadetta gets a dodge, if we crit I don't even know at this point. Everything is so unlikely. Let's try it.
All damned, with no hope of salvation. For the sin of insurgency, you shall be consigned to hell.
Okay. Oh, and we're... yeah, no crit. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, what was... Is there even any way to get out of this? Gosh! I can't stop yawning. Frick. I mean, technically, if we enclosure this guy, Bernadetta gets a dodge. But even then, I feel like... we don't do it unless we get Assassinate to go off. Which it doesn't. Yeah, Bernadetta is dead like 50 different ways. Yeah, I don't think I foresee that going well. Where's the beginning of the turn? Right here. Is there any way of doing this? Is there any way of doing this? Is the question. I wonder. I feel like there might be. If this bolting guy just didn't exist, we'd probably be fine. Ugh. It's one range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if we all ran to the left... I mean, we could technically do that as long as we just had someone draw the golem's attention. Then these guys are the problem. But we could always form another choke point. But we can't get everyone to hide, unfortunately. Well, if we sent like Hubert. How much does Meteor do
More fighting.
to these guys? Well, we could kill one, clearing the way for Hubert's. I think this could work, actually.
Let's win or die.
Yeah, that guy takes damage. And now we only send people down here who can take a bolting. 1, 2, 3, you only get about to here, so that's fine.
Let's make this quick.
What if we turned on... This guy gets enclosered as we make our grand escape with Bernadetta. Something just hit my window. Yuritsa could draw this guy's attention.
I welcome pain.
He welcomes pain, after all. I think there's a winning strategy in here somewhere. Alright, let's turn this guy off for a second. So if I put Lysithea here, she could live one aura. Correct? No, because she is slow. This guy is surprisingly fast. Huh. So no, we definitely can't. Do what I was thinking about doing.
Tread carefully.
Well, I have another idea. It's going to use a lot of a mirror. But I do have an idea involving Raging Storm. And I think I'm desperate enough at this point to try it. So we're going to absolutely murder this guy.
I'm impressed.
Get another move back with Edelgard. Hubert comes down here. It's the most accurate. Dark Spikes. Let's do that. Kill this guy. This also all relies on the assumption that we're not going to have a bunch more guys spawning in. Which, knowing this game, I really wouldn't be surprised. But we can hope. And now we Gambit. We Gambit on this guy to draw his attention with Greed. So don't worry, we're going to heal him up with Linhardt soon enough, so it's totally fine. But we're going to attract the Golem's attention. And this is definitely good because he's weak to lances as well. And now with Edelgard, we go over here. We use another Raging Storm. And boom, now Edelgard has effectively been able to rescue herself. Yeah, because now she gets to move yet again. Busted? I think so. Yeah, now... Right, this is still going to go for Yuritsa. Right, we should be fine.
I do this for all of us.
And now we encloser this guy. 0 damage, it's fine. You know, I should have checked. Can bolting double? 21. Oh, I don't know if you're able to use bolting twice. In some games you're not. But if it's just going based on speed, it's entirely possible that Hubert's dead. It's entirely possible Hubert is dead, in fact. Oh well. He uses Killer Axe on this guy. I'm gonna slowly whittle him down. No, okay, so he must not be able to double Hubert, otherwise it would be going for Hubert right there. This guy is trapped. Great. Fantastic, even. Alright, so... I think we're fine. Does Mercedes have bolting? Out of curiosity? Raphael Gem nullifies attack effectiveness and critical hits. May have damage. Okay, no. She does not have bolting. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so... what I'm thinking is we'll probably place Byleth like right here with the Sword of the Creator. So that way we can take this guy down when he comes after us. Yep. Ooh, we might not be out of the woods. Let's see, he can move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only reason this guy can't get farther is just because of how everyone's positioned, so he can still hit Lysithea. If we use Nosferatu, it does no damage. Dark Spikes T. Not quite enough for her to live, unfortunately. Or not quite enough for her to kill, which would allow her to live.
Ready when you
1,
are.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much does she have? So 16, 16. She's not able to live all that. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then she'd be getting hit by Rhea. Dang it. Whoops. Oh, that's why she's so hard to hit with gambits. 63 charm, huh? Dang. Well, thing is, yeah, because we can get here with Lysithea, but...
I'm awake.
She did use Agnia's arrow. 13 weight. So 25 attack speed. And 57 attack power. Well, Linhardt can live that. But he can't live that in combination with one of these guys. So I was thinking maybe we could like find a way to block Lysithea off. But I don't think it's possible to do that without... Because then we'd have to put someone here and here. But that's in Rhea's range. I think Lysithea is dead. I think Lysithea dies. If I put her here and heal up Felix, she's not far enough away. This guy's just gonna run through because Ingrid will be out of the way. Yeah, right now this is as far as he can get, but that's because these two are in the way. Otherwise he'll be able to get this far and hit here and here. Although, wait, hold on a second. Take 3 less damage from standing next to Byleth. 16 plus 16. Still kills us. We have anything in the... Oh, wait. I don't know why it took me so long to think of this. You can never drink a pure water. Excuse me, yeah. We can never drink a pure water. And then she's totally safe. I don't know why it took me so long to think about that. Sorry, guys, I'm very dumb. If any of you saw that well before me, then I am very sorry. Because that was very, very dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what? Dorothea would live, right? Yeah, she's fast enough to not get doubled, so she's living just fine. Right, we've got to heal up Yuritsa because he's going to get attacked by this golem next turn. But I think we should be fine now. Yeah, because see now Lysithea's in range. But it's totally fine. You can use the Arrow of Indra on this guy to do huge damage. It's fine because we know he's going after Yuritsa.
The situation is dire.
Situation is dire, but
Is this my last
it's
stand?
totally fine. Just you'll be okay. He'll be okay. Now if we use Steel Sword plus Wrath Strike, we take down a set of his HP. And he's going to attack Yuritsa next turn. Alright, cool. I think we're fine. Oh, there goes another Divine Beast. I really don't care. You can have as many of those as you want. You can have as many Pegasus Knight reinforcements from the top left corner as you want. Just for the love of God, no more reinforcements from below me or right next to me, or we are screwed. We might already be screwed with how close that one Falcon Knight got, though. Unless we pull off something fantastic, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Well, yeah, this guy's...
If only I...
Of course, of course, of course. Of course, why not? Oh, and then...
I don't...
I think we might be able to save that. We definitely can have Lysithea grab a shield. And then she will be... Although I think I sold off all the ones that we don't have with us because I needed money. Dorothea might have a shield. Does she? I don't know. Well, where did we move Dorothea? She was the first one, too. We had her use Meteor. Where was she to start? Oh, that's bad. I do still want her to use Meteor. Well, I think even if Lysithea lived, she'd be the one hit by bolting anyway. So we still have a problem. And the problem is that one guy is too close to us. This guy right here. And also this guy. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Man, this guy's... Well, if I put Byleth right here, I think we can still do something. So I still want to do... I think Edelgard is just going to use Amir one more time. I think that's going to be the main difference here.
Is this my last stand?
Is Amir is going to have to use... or Edelgard's going to have to use Amir one more time, but I think we can pull this off, actually. So now she kills him, and him. Lysithea... You can heal up Yuritsa just cause, I guess.
More fighting.
Now we've got a dance for Lysithea.
I am unafraid.
We will Gambit. We'll Gambit with Yuritsa once again. Put her right here. Have her heal up Yuritsa again, so now maybe we can use Linhardt to heal someone else up. I don't know.
What's my
Byleth goes here. Yeah. This should still work, I think. Byleth goes here. Sublime Creator's Sword is equipped. Although... Well, wait. If I have him drink a pure water, he'll be fine, I believe. I don't know, actually. 32... 25... Plus 34. 59, he lives. If we drink a pure water. Oh, but then he's gonna have to take a bolting as well. Well, I'm sure he'll dodge something. He does have a lot of avoidance. Yeah. So we'll have him hold the Sublime Creator's Sword. Convoy. Take out a pure water. And then we'll drink that bad boy. Okay.
Tread carefully.
Now Edelgard goes on a murdering spree. Raging Storm.
The only possible outcome.
1. And 2. And then we're gonna go for 3.
Follow Her Majesty's example.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Raging Storm again! Die.
For the fate of Bodhi.
She is actually just going on a murdering spree, and Petra just got an amazing level up. Not even bad.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Hubert cuts a bloody path down here. It's just Miasma this time. It's just as accurate as the one other magic that we used last time. Perfect. Now we just have to get out of range with her. It's fine. Now... Right. Now we gotta encloser this guy. Run out of bolting range. So he's gonna go for Dorothea. Linhardt.
I'm awake.
Do I have a lighter thing to hold? I mean, if I just de-equip everything, puts me up to 21. Well, we don't even need to be 21. Let's see. 6. 6. 6 plus 6 plus 11 is 23. Shoot, we could even have him, he's just as fast with wind equipped, right? Yes, and he even has more avoidance. So what I'm thinking is, what, she had like 16 shot, or she does like 16. So that's 9. If I'm thinking pure water here. 9, 11, that's 20, 32, 32, 56, 56 plus 13, 32 plus 13 is 45. Okay, we can't allow Linhardt to be hit by absolutely everything. So we could put him down here and trade for that pure water and drink it just to make sure he lives. Can't move. Okay, good. We kept Byleth out of this Falcon Knight's range. I was actually a little bit nervous as soon as I looked up and saw him again. I was like, oh man, I totally just messed up, didn't I? But no, we're actually just fine. So then what I think we do is we come over here, we use the Arrow of Indra on this guy, and then, oh, we even crit him, not bad. And then we might be good here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how this goes. I think this is fine, but I could definitely be wrong. Oh, that guy moved in a much better way this time.
Good.
Whatever he gets physicked up, I don't really care. I mean, it's a bit annoying, but it's whatever at this point.
Here's the plan.
All right, right. Assault troop. I hate that so much. Battalions. Okay.
This could turn the tides.
Okay. Dodge.
Just
I hate that so much. Why does that random dude have a battalion? Is this guy throwing from 3 away? That thing has 3 range. Dang, yeah, it actually has 3 range. Where was Linhardt's turn? That was even after he drank the pure water. He still took that much from bolting because of getting hit by the thing. Ugh. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We put Linhardt here instead.
I'm awake.
I think this Might work. Just gonna try until we get lucky. I feel like we're gonna have to retry this map at some point anyway. I feel like I'm gonna have to devise a new plan on my own, but if this can be saved at all, I would prefer that. If he wants to go after Ingrid, why should I deprive him of the option? 56, 49. 56 plus 49. 26 plus 16. Oh, wait. 16. 16 and 23. She lives. If we keep her out of Rhea's range.
Ready when you are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. So we put her here so he can't hit her with the dang gambit. And hopefully we're fine now. Hopefully they don't use the gambit on Byleth instead. Hopefully this works. Yeah, this map, I mean, it is one of the last maps, so I can't really get too upset that it's hard, but dang, it is, it's very brutal. The fact that all those enemies spawn at the end of turn 3 is kind of ridiculous. So they do go for Ingrid, which is amazing here. This guy goes for Byleth. And we kill him. That's great. Some might even say that that's fantastic. We get hit by the bolting. That's fine. Okay, I think... Oh, Yuritsa even gets the dodge. Not bad. Okay. And Byleth gets hit by this Lance of Light Plus. But we are alive and well. We are alive and we are well. And I think that is what matters most. I think we're going to call it here, but out of curiosity... I mean, with the Killing Edge... we could maybe do something. If we got a crit, we would kill him. Or we could just have Byleth say, "You're dead. Get out of here. I do not like you." Thankfully, because of the way this Falcon Knight moved, he's actually a lot less terrifying than he could have been. I do feel like Edelgard is going to have to get back over here and use a... whatever the thing is called, Raging Flames. Because if we use it on this guy, it will actually hit Rhea as well.
Understood.
And then we will be great. I mean, ideally, we just want to take Rhea out as soon as possible. And honestly, our best bet is probably Yuritsa. So what I'm thinking is maybe we like have Edelgard move, we dance for her, then we like Gambit here, get Rhea weakened, then we have Yuritsa just lay it on her. Just absolutely tear into her. Yeah, I think we are very close to being able to finally get out of this starting position. Because as soon as we can start fighting our way up, we still have 6 pulses, that's not too bad. As soon as we can start fighting our way up here, I don't think it's going to be as bad. But it's just that this initial starting position is terrible. Oh well. In any case, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today since it's been almost 2 hours. I'm sorry, it took a lot of thinking just to even, like, try to figure out a possible way for us to do this. This is a very hard map, but it makes sense. It is one of the last maps, and I'm not surprised that they are going all out But man, this is crazy. In the next episode, we will figure out how we are going to take down these last few units surrounding us, including Rhea, kiss her goodbye, finally be rid of her. And then from there, we will press onward and cut through the rest of the northern parts and defeat this map. Or die trying, and then I will have to replay it on my own, and then obviously cut around until we get to get back where we were and stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to make you guys rewatch this a million times if it takes me a bunch of tries, but if it does take me multiple tries, like I said, I'll just keep like cutting around until and I don't know, stitching together stuff so that you guys don't have to watch a bunch of failed attempts. But hopefully we will get this on the next try. If there aren't any more reinforcements other than these Pegasus Knights and Falcon Knights, then I think we can pull through. Obviously, I don't really care about the demonic beasts. I mean, I guess they're kind of annoying, but like, it's really not a huge problem. I'm genuinely, like, more terrified about the possibility of more reinforcements in the southern area. That is, like, the one thing that could just put an absolute, like, it would just put a nail in the coffin, basically. We would have, like, no chance, and we would have to, like, restart and think of a new strategy, but I don't know. It's turn 6, so hopefully, this means we are, like, past the possibility for more reinforcements down here. I feel like if there were more, they probably would have come by turn 5, or maybe turn 10, I guess, but I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode, which hopefully will go by a little bit faster. I mean, once we're done dealing with Rhea, this is pretty much smooth sailing the rest of the way, I think. I mean, Dedue is not really a threat at all. Mercedes might be a little bit annoying, but, I mean, she's got Fortress Knights with her, so that's really not an issue. I mean, yeah, like, really, the Kingdom Soldiers aren't the issue. It's just these remaining Knights of Saros that are really problematic, but hopefully we'll be able to take care of them quickly. But yeah, like I said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry that we made such little progress in this super long video, but, I mean, this is how it goes. I have to think really hard and careful here, but I hope you guys had fun anyway, watching me just get absolutely destroyed and then having to completely change up my strategy. I just now noticed also these guys are charging up some wild moves, although we might be able to use that to our advantage because I know that means they will not move. And so if we leave someone in range that has huge resistance, like if we leave Ingrid here and then Linhardt here, then they will go for those two, and then these two will both probably live and be fine. Really, my main concern is just figuring out how to deal with the non-monster units. Ironically, like, the non-monster units are actually the ones that are terrifying me the most. But yeah, like I said, we'll figure this all out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It would really help out the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Definitely be sure to go check out my other Fire Emblem series that's currently going on, our Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode Randomizer. I'm thinking we'll probably have another episode up of that, probably around like Friday or something. But if you haven't seen episode 1, definitely highly recommend that you go check it out. It was super crazy. Like, not quite as crazy as this map is that we're currently on here in Three Houses, but it was still really crazy, and that was just the first two maps of Hector Hard Mode. So that game is also very, very ridiculous. So if you want to go check that out, definitely feel free. We definitely make progress at least a little bit faster than in this game. Things move a little bit faster. I feel like GBA games are just a little bit faster. Excuse me, in general, anyway, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next episode where we will finish taking down Rhea and Dimitri as well and see what happens from there. So, yeah, peace.